All right, guys, welcome back to Dizzle in Motion. Today we are shopping for a Tesla. As you know, I have a ZR2 truck. It's pretty freaking badass. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite vehicles I ever owned. But it gets 13 miles to the gallon around the city. So I hate this process. But I'm looking for like a used Model 3, Model Y, something cheap, because I have to go back and forth between Orange County and Vegas 2 or 3 times a month, plus everything else that I do. So yeah, I'll save like $500 a month just in fuel and not put the miles on my truck. So that's the plan. We're starting at the first dealer right now, and I'll update you as we go. And now we wait. All right, guys, so after 2 grueling hours, I found the one I wanted, and we've haggled, we've gone back and forth, and of course, you know, you do what you do. I pulled out the Foursquare, asked them where they needed their F&I profit at and everything else. I'm just kidding, but no, we've had a good go of it. We think we have a fair price. I'm looking at the EV credit because we're looking at a Tesla Model 3. Honestly, I've looked around all over the place and I feel like it's probably the best deal, so we're gonna do a deal. I'll show you guys the car in the next clip. All right, so over 4 hours later, had some issues with the finance and whatnot. Not a big deal, some hiccups, some negotiation, all that good stuff. We had it worked out, but now we're having a problem because the Tesla won't charge. So I'm having to do, I called Tesla and they're like, yeah, if you're not the owner, you're not going to be able to unlock supercharging or anything like that. However, third-party charger, second level, all that kind of stuff should be fine. They can't get it to charge. So money's been spent, all the paperwork's been signed, and it's not a Tesla dealer because it's used, and pretty much fuck my life. That's what I'm thinking right now. All right, guys. I didn't want to video people, but I did record audio on a lot of things to be respectful and to cover my ass. 5 hours later, I'm still here. I'm leaving now. So the story was this. Finance, they were having some trouble verifying whatever it was for my financing. Everything they sent me was through text, email, automated through a website. I didn't do anything in paper. So everything I just did for 5 hours, I could have done from my house. And how do I know this? Because there's still a problem, and the bank that I'm using is evidently closed for the day. And they told me, don't worry about it. You could just go home and e-sign. Or you could have told me that fucking 3 or 4 hours ago. And the guy's like, well, we didn't know that you could just e-sign. I'm like, the guy gave me literally the I just work here speech. I'm sorry. And so I told him, well, here, I'll play you a quick clip of what I said. So I'm the very first person ever. Yes?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
Well,
new
the
system.
goal is,
Let me give some
goal
feedback
is-
to the GM about your wonderful new fucking system, because 5 hour wait times are not it, bro.
I will relay the message directly.
All right, step number 27 when you're buying a car. We're in the loaner phase now because after 5 hours of doing paperwork and back and forth, still couldn't get it done. So I got Honda HR-V. I guess I'll do a review on it. Fuck me. All right, I just got it home. First impressions. Drove it twice. Honda HR-V 2025. It's the loaner car. It's going in the loaner video. But I got to tell you all, it's weird, man. Like, it's got a really good ride. Really, actually fantastic ride. I will give it that. It's comfortable. There's room. I'm a big ass dude. I'm like 6'3", 270. You got room for the kids. You got room in the back. Like, this is a good, like, you can't decide you want an SUV, something a little more sporty. But here's saying it's not sporty. Stop. It's not sporty. Not at all. This engine, I don't know. I'm guessing it's CVT. I haven't really done the research yet. I'll do it for the video, but this thing is the slowest piece of shit performance-wise I've ever rolled in my life. Like, it's up there with like the Chevy Spectrum or like an 84 Ford Ranger acceleration number. Maybe not, but it feels like it, bro. The acceleration doo-doo changed the performance. But yeah, styling, not my style. But comfort, check. Ride, check. The rest so far sucks. That's my first impression. All right, guys. Here's the update. Day 2 I'm not getting any updates that I was promised on what's going on with my car. No updates whatsoever. I've tried texting the numbers, calling, dead end. No one knows. No one cares. The sales guy I was working with says he has no idea what's going on, but he'll give me an update. That was this morning. I've texted him twice since. I've tried to call to talk to the GM. I can't get anybody. So I'm trying to be calm, trying to be collected, trying to be understanding. But now we're beyond benefit of the doubt. We're getting into the territory where action needs to be taken. I was accommodating. I took less money than my trade-in was worth, but that's on me. That's fine. I let them play games. They didn't give me the $750 off that was guaranteed on their website. Still let it slide because the money was good. I was getting a $4,000 EV rebate. I'm happy about whatever the deal was. The deal is like I let shit slide, right? I was easygoing about it. 6-hour wait at the dealership. Unknown incompetency with the service department, everything else through and through. And now I can't get a hold of them. Now I'm getting fucking pissed. So we'll see where it goes. All right, so let me tie this all together for you guys. I was told ultimately that the battery charging port on the Tesla is broken and that they needed to send it to Tesla. I have a text from my sales guy saying your car is at Tesla being fixed. So hours have gone by. I end up just saying, you know what? I need to get a hold of a general manager, somebody that matters. Somebody on the phone. He says he's the manager. I'm like, here's what I need from you. I need to know where my car is, what's wrong with it, and when I get it back. He obviously, I'm trying to be chill with him. He was pretty chill and like to the point because I'm like, it's not this guy's fault, but ultimately if you're a manager, that's what your job is, right? He was super cool, he's like, dude, give me 20 minutes. I'll sort this out for you. Calls me back and he's like, or excuse me, no, he didn't call. He actually texted. I'll show the text. I'll hide private information, but he texted me. Yeah, bro, your car's just like chilling here. It was our bad. So they told me my car was at Tesla when it wasn't even at Tesla all day, the whole second day. And I was like, so can I come get it? He's like, yeah. So I went down there. Again, I had already e-signed it, everything. The whole 6-hour ordeal the prior day was a complete freaking waste of time. And so I go down there, I signed one form and hopped in the car and left. And it just, not a great experience overall. I mean, buying cars, there's varying degrees of frustration and shit happens. I get that, but this was up there, guys. And I haven't decided if I'm going to name the dealership yet. I mean, it's not going to serve any purpose. And to be honest, I've done business with them. I've bought 3 vehicles from this dealer. So the first 2 were almost flawless experiences. So I'm just going to chalk it up to either new people or their system. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Now, I will say they didn't offer me concessions. They didn't do anything chill to hook me up or compensate me for my wasted time or any of that. So that kind of sucks. Not that I really wanted anything, but the gesture would have been cool, right? But yeah, I got the Tesla. I'll give you a quick walk around. I'll do an in-depth review. There's a million Tesla reviews out there, but I'm going to do mine the way I do it. I'm going to be making jokes or I'm going to be doing dumb shit. So it'll be a good video. Make sure you tune in later this week for that. I got to figure out how to use the damn thing first, but I'll take you guys on a quick walk around and you finally get to see the car. All right, here we go. We got it's a 2021 Tesla Model 3, dual motor, long range, whatever you call it. Interesting. They got these nice forged wheels. I really like the way they look, but they're aftermarket, so I'm not sure. I'm going to have to double check. Sorry about the wind noise. I'm going to have to check on the weight on these things because, the weight on an EV car is super important about your range and stuff like that. But car was 40,000 miles. It's in pretty good shape overall. Everything else works on it. A few little nicks and scratches or whatever. But overall, the car's pretty clean. Again, sorry about the wind noise. Going to do an in-depth review here at the end of this week, so make sure you tune in. But there she is.